this is not the video we had originally planned to share. But maybe this is the one that was meant to be. For the past year, we've been trying to create a kind of family content that didn't really feel like us. We love our little life here on the farm, the forest, the animals, the quiet rhythm. But showing it in a way that didn't feel natural or safe or aligned created a quiet resistance. And slowly, something new has been growing inside me. A different way of telling our story. A way that feels true in my body, my heart, and my soul. There's a quiet shift happening in my life. A soft turning of a page I've been holding for years. Some of you already know about the darkness we walked through. I feel it's time to share more of that. Before this place, before the quiet mornings, before the forest, before the candles and the slow rhythm of life, there were years that broke us open. We lost our son, Kimmy's older brother, and everything I thought I knew about life shattered. I fell into darkness I didn't know existed. PTSD, depression, grief that changed the shape of my whole being. And not long after that, I lost my father too. For a long time, I didn't know how to live. I was surviving. And that's why we moved. A trauma response, yes, but also a doorway back to myself and back to life, to something slower, more human, more true. Nature held me when nothing else could. The forest, the cold air, the fire, the rhythm of the seasons. This farm became the place where I started finding myself again. This channel will still hold the farm, the animals, our family, and the forest. But it will also hold something deeper. My journey. The healing, the grounding, the inner work, the slow, honest moments of what life really feels like. I want this to be a place of calm, a place of truth, a place where nature, creativity, and soul meet. So this is kind of my first video, a soft beginning, a quiet shift into something that finally feels like home. It all started as a small hobby. I needed something else to focus on and something creative to do during a long period of sick leave. I began experimenting with making my own natural candles to give to family and friends. The response I got was so incredibly positive, and somewhere along the way, a little dream was born. A dream of one day selling my own natural candles. I dove deep into the world of essential oils and how they work. I learned about different waxes, their properties, and which temperatures both the oils and the wax prefer. So over the past year, I've developed 3 signature scent blends, creating my own master blends using organic essential oils. And these are the blends I now pour into candles using soy wax. It has been, and still is, such a fun learning process, and I've truly loved getting to learn something completely new. I do everything myself, even the labels. So in early October, it was finally time to launch my candles. And I'm incredibly grateful that the first 2 months have gone far beyond my expectations. It's been amazing. It was late September. We ended the month in the best possible way by bringing home our new little family members, Loki and Luna. Once again, we choose to adopt 2 kittens instead of just 1. From our experience, they bring so much joy and above all, so much comfort to each other. It makes the transition into a new home and a new family so much easier for them. A new day, and it starts in the best possible way. Coffee out in the garden. I hold on to that routine for as long as I can before fall and winter truly settle in. We've now jumped ahead to mid-October. The kittens have settled in, and we've all found our rhythm with 2 new little cats in the family. Nature is shifting now, and with each passing day, we see more and more signs of fall here in southern Sweden. And this fall, it was finally time to start a project we've talked about and dreamed about for so long, Project Chickens. We've been given the opportunity to bring home a small group of hens and a rooster, and the plan is for them to settle in here slowly and calmly during the winter. Luckily, there's no rush with this project. The hens are in their low season now, recharging before spring and the next laying period. They're still young and they won't start laying eggs until spring anyway. But as you can see, there were quite a few things we needed to tackle first, since we've been using the coop as a storage space up until now. So we rolled up our sleeves and got to work. Everyone is excited about this project, and as always, the whole family is involved when there's work to be done here on the homestead. October treated us to the most beautiful fall weather. Frosty mornings and sunny days with that crisp air only fall can bring. Most of our days that month were spent getting to know our new kittens. The transition into the family went surprisingly well, even if they did find the dog to be a very strange creature at first. While the little ones wandered around doing their thing, we continued working on the chicken run. We had discovered a few holes here and there, so we decided to add an extra layer of chicken wire and let it extend about a meter out onto the ground, hopefully enough to keep predators away. Where we live, we're surrounded by all sorts of predators that would definitely be interested in our hens. And even though we'll bring the chickens inside and lock them up every evening, we want to make sure the run is as secure as possible so that we can all feel safe. As the seasons change, I'm reminded that nothing stays the same. Leaves fall, frost settles in the morning light, everything slowly prepares to rest. This place, this life on the farm, the animals and the quiet routines, the small moments that often go unnoticed, they become a big part of my healing. And as nature moves into a new season, so does this channel. From here on, I want to create from a deeper place. More truth, more presence, more of what actually sustains us when life feels heavy. It will still be about the farm, the animals, the seasons, and the simple rhythm of everyday life, but also about the inner journey, the slow healing, and the moments that help us come back to ourselves. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Thank you for staying, and thank you for meeting me in this new chapter. I'll hope you continue walking this path with me.